Welcome to Jamnola. Before we start this throwdown, I want to, is Chopper here?
Right here, just walk in.
Chopper Brady.
Chopper and I know each other, believe it or not, for years and years, but we haven't communicated in a very long time, and he is legendary in the field of sound. And if there's no sound, you can't hear the music, so the sound is a crucial part of our day. And so Chopper said something to me on Facebook, I said something back, and I'll just cut right to the chase. This man has thrown some unbelievable sound to the House of Blues for years and years. Everybody respects this man, everybody digs him. So I don't know if this is gonna be a thing for the next year, the year after, because we've got a new thing called the Chopper Award.
All right. Yeah.
This is a plaque that has been created by unbelievable artists throughout the country, and it says, Speaker of the House.
Whoa. Yeah.
Charlie Chopper Brady. So I present to you the Speaker of the House Award. Give it up for Chopper.
Yeah. Yeah. Way to go, Chop.
Come on up here, big guy. Come on up, big guy. You want to say something? You can say something. And here is your award.
Wow. So I am truly humbled to accept this for all of us who have for years and years presented Jazz Fest to you people.
Yeah.
You don't see us,
We hear you.
and we come in at 7 in the morning and we leave at 8 o'clock at night. And it truly has been an amazing honor for me to have been a part of that for as long as I was. My time at House of Blues, that's wonderful. But it was always Jazz Fest for me. Every year when I would get to go out there and the gates would open and the people would start coming in, I mean, there's more moments than I could even begin to say to you folks about what we did and what we do. I'm retired now. I don't do that anymore. I miss it, but yeah, and it's passed on to all these amazing women and men who do that. And every musician that walks out on those stages, June knows who they are, and maybe y'all don't get to see that. And so that's why I really appreciate what Chunky is doing here, because, that's going to continue. These people and you people are always going to be there. I remember the first time I saw a fess head flagpole out in front of my stage. And, it was just another thing. That's all it was, And over the years, you might get to interact with those people a little bit. But
We love you, Chopper. Yeah.
So we've lost a few people over the years. And there's someone who was not necessarily and always part of working Jazz Fest, but I want to recognize Tyrone Powell.
Yeah.
Who his years of service to the New Orleans music community is without compare. His wife has posted recently his memoirs. about 60 pages of stuff that he was working on. And if you can look up Yoko Powell and find and read what Tyrone said and what he truly embodied about New Orleans music and his, you know, I'm looking at June here, and June knows this beyond, you know, we shared those kind of moments that, and so many other people here that I do recognize, and Rocky, you know, I mean, you know, and I'm looking over there and I see my pops. There's my dad, Art, you know. I mean, I was blessed to be able to call him Dad, Pops.
Papa Funk.
Papa Funk. Yeah. But he was more than that to me and, you know, so many of us that worked with that great organization. And believe me, that organization deserves every kudos and everything they get in this city. Is Cyril here? Is Cyril
Right over there.
Don't ruin the surprise. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Cyril, man, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all loved me from, well, not from day one, but you know, he accepted this little white kid from up the river in Norco, you know. and it was this giant education for me. And I'm so fucking happy. I can't believe this.
Clap for everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
One more time for Chopper, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me do it. Okay, you guys, one more special thing before I get the Uptown Ruler up here. This whole Fessy thing started because we're a fan base. We took fan to a professional situation, and this is us now. We're just a bunch of fans. And I thought it would be really important to start the first year of the Fessy Award Hall of Fan. And this person is there every single place, every time you see music, boom, there that person is, with a smile and a great attitude.
Standing above all.
So, what's that?
Standing above all.
Standing above all, because he's tall. Give it up for Tall Sean, the first nominee, first inductee to the Fessy Award Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I did not expect this, so I really don't know what to say. Crew of Fest Head, all you people here, a lot of you are my family. Chunky, come on, buddy.
It was a unanimous vote.
I don't believe that for a second.
I signed it on the back and said, this award is made because of you.
Thank you, Chunky.
You got it. Give it up for Shawnee, right here, Tall Sean. Okay, without further delay, I know you're here not to listen to me, Gab, but the heart and soul of what is represented in the Fessy Awards, it is promoting and preserving the musical heritage of this great community we call New Orleans. Please, loud and proud, give it up for the Uptown Ruler himself, Cyril Neville!
Yeah.
Make some more noise for Chunky D, y'all. Come on, make some noise. This is something that I don't got a lot of awards in my life, but this one is the most special award I ever got because of where it comes from and who it comes from. You know, this is just a bunch of fans, like you said, just decided one day they want to give back to the people who give them their fun. And I just said, you know, so here 4 years later, here we are, And at Jamnola, I don't think we're going nowhere from here.
We hit the spot.
Yeah. So, I'm just excited. I'm excited about this. I know everybody on this list. And out of these people's hearts, him and the crew of Fessy comes the Fessy. Oh, hey, man, wait a minute. That look better than the one.
Yeah. We're gonna do this one, sixes first.
Okay, we changing the order, so we're gonna call up Sister Marsha Ball first.
Say a little something about her.
Well, is she still here? Because I heard she had another gig that she had to go to or whatever. Is she still here?
Did she leave? Because I know she's got a gig.
I know she. I was told that she had another show that she had to go to. Maybe she left. But I can,
No, she's here.
I can definitely tell you this. Marsha Ball, well, first of all, she's the only side saddle piano player in the universe.
Yeah.
Y'all might not know what I mean by that, but if you have ever seen anybody in here saw her play before?
Yeah.
You know
I love her legs.
She sits at the piano. Like she riding side saddle. Anyway, right after Katrina, we went to Austin, Texas. And for the whole time we was there, Marsha Ball took care of me and my family and just about everybody else from New Orleans that we introduced her to. She went up above and beyond the call of duty to make sure that me and my family and all of the rest of the people I introduced her to had a good time and a good life while we were in Texas. That's the Marsha Ball. So give her a round of applause even if she's not here right now. And we'll give her award later.
Cyril, I just found out she went to go sound check and she'll be back. She'll be back in 30 minutes. That's perfect.
Or half an hour, whichever comes first.
Whichever comes first. Okay, so yeah, let's go right there. Right there.
Okay, this gentleman that we were about to call about maybe 30 some years ago, I was in a hotel in Tokyo, Japan, watching TV, and couldn't really understand nothing they were saying, except once they got to, blues artists, I understood that, and a young blues artist from Japan came on, and it was this man right here, June. Y'all give a round of applause for June.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir. What an honor to be. So, couple of months ago, Cyril called me. Hey, Jim, you got award, huh? What award? I thought everybody forgot but me. Because you know what? I've been here 30 years. So in 1995, I recently moved to New Orleans.
Yeah.
And right now, acknowledged for the New Orleans love supreme. That's what I believe in. So anyway, this is the best thing whatever happened to me. Thank you so much, New Orleans. Hold on, Julie Joe, Charmaine, Johnny Bidagric, Jamnola, Corey Ham, everybody. Thank you so much, New Orleans. Thank you, man.
Don't forget your very cool refrigerator magnet. This year we're stepping it up. We're going big, breaking every budget we got. Refrigerator magnets.
Hey.
Once you step over, grab my hand. Yep, there we go.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go. All right, yeah.
For those who don't know, there's a large family of Japanese musicians. They came to visit and wound up falling in love with the place, the vibe and everything, and they're still here. And June was one of the first ones. And matter of fact, I think he might have been the magnet that drew a lot of other ones here made them stop.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move on. This brother here from Uptown, one of the best drummers this
All
city
right.
has ever produced.
It's Christmas time.
Yeah, that's right. Eddie Christmas. Where you at, Eddie? Eddie Christmas. From Uptown, he's from the 13th ward.
All right, Eddie.
Come on, Eddie. I woke up this morning, so I'm all right.
Here's your trophy. Awesome. And don't forget your refrigerator.
Yeah.
I need a refrigerator now.
Happy Jazz Fest, everybody.
Happy good. All right.
I don't know where to start, man. Let me just say thank you. I love and appreciate everybody in here. Everybody's my friend. I love you. Even if I don't know you, I still love you. I want to dedicate my award to 3 people that I grew up, uptown, schooled me, used to whip my ass, fuss at me, you know, tell my parents when I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing. Russell Baptiste.
All right.
Nick Daniels, yeah, you know, life is precious, and it ain't promised to us. So tell your people you love them. You know, if you got something going on, and y'all mad and pissed, put that shit behind you. Seriously. You know, I want to say I love you too, man. Stay positive and keep, passing on the love, man. Seriously, all right? Thank y'all.
Eddie Christmas, man.
Eddie.
Eddie Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Christmas.
Yeah.
Right on.
You know, he brought up something just now that, you know, every year now, the Fessy is going to be a thing that's going to bring joy to my heart and sad memories, because last year, around this time, we were giving an award to Brother Nick Daniels, and he passed away a couple of weeks before, or a couple of days before the Fessy Awards.
He was due to get one.
And during that festival, during that time, my friend Tyrone Powell was there, walked up to me, gave me a hug, and looked me in my eyes and told me, I'm going to be where Nick at soon. So, you know, I didn't even know he was ill, you know, and sure enough, 2 weeks later, I saw him in the hospital July the 4th. And July the 5th, he was gone. You know, so I'm glad you did that, Eddie. I'm glad you brought them up. Big Pat, Nick, all them cats went around the same time. And as far as the behind the scenes stuff that happens for the local musicians, people like Tyrone Powell, you can't measure the value in what they do. And like the Chopper said, that they were not just, they were teachers, and they did it from their heart. Anybody who came along and needed a helping hand with what they was doing, they was there for them. So thank you, Eddie, for mentioning their names, bro.
Yeah.
Now this is really, really special for me. This is, you know, I get to really give awards to people that I really, really know and love. And this particular person, I've been knowing and loving her since both of us was like that tall. And I'm talking about my niece, young man, you know her.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, she been holding it down on Freshman Street at Snug Harbor now for, I don't know how many years, a long time.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all, this is mine.
Yeah.
Charmaine never, except your Fessy.
Thank you, darling. You know, you're my favorite uncle in the whole wide world whose name starts with a J. Okay? And don't tell my other uncles I said. All I can say is thank you so much. You know, I have gabillions of awards, but this one, And this is on my refrigerator, so I can put this. I really like that.
See every day when you open it up.
I have to say how much I love New Orleans. You know, I've lived everywhere else in the world, but I've always come back home. Because there's nothing like New Orleans, no matter what anybody else says to you. I mean, you know, we have 0-calorie food, you know, and we know that purple, green, and gold does not clash. You know, and we know that the Saints are going to go to the Super Bowl again. And we are all believers, you know. And that's the whole thing about it, believing in everything New Orleans. You know, we're the biggest little neighborhood in the whole wide world.
Come on, y'all make some noise for the one and only Jamnola level, y'all. And she's at Snow Harbor this coming Monday. And
Every Monday, thank you.
Every Monday, I stand corrected.
38 years.
But 38 years, that's right. Wow. All right, so we're back in the ballpark.
Yes.
We're going to call Sister Marsha back up here and give her award, and I'm going to say this in front of her. She took care of me and my family and a whole bunch of other musicians and their families when Katrina and actually the storm had left, and it was the Army Corps of Engineers flood that messed up my house. Can I say it again? Yeah. No, go now, Marshall Paul. Make some noise for Marshall.
What? Are you serious?
Marshall Paul, y'all.
Wow.
Okay, I want to thank Chunky D, Cyril, and all the family and all the people here for being so sweet and so generous, and you know, I played my first Jazz Fest in 1978.
Yeah.
And so, and there was one time I got rained out, and you know, and there was a flood, and you know, a pond in the thing, but every blessed one I've done, and I love that you carry that Professor Longhaired flag and stuff, the pole and everything. So,
Yeah, you're right.
So, thank you, and thank you, and thank all of you.
Thank you, Marshall.
You got your refrigerator magnet? Okay, good.
Congratulations.
Come on, round of applause, y'all. Sister Marshall Paul.
Hey, real quick, when I started communicating with Marcia, one thing that I thought was absolutely awesome is that she just emailed me one day, sent me a picture a professor in 1978, and you told me the story about how you finished up your set and ran across the fairgrounds to catch him, and you took a photo and you sent it to me. Thank you. Right on. Marshall Ball, one more time.
Yeah.
Oh man, yes indeed. Now this one here is very special. Now, my uncle, Big Chief Jolly, who started all this shit. Yeah, because the Wild Chapatoulas record was the first Neville Brothers record. And he had a really, really good friend who basically he actually masked with before he started the Wild Chapatoulas, and that was Bo Dallas Sr.
Yeah.
Now, fast forward, I got a friend, Bo Dallas Jr. Come on up here, get your wall. My brother, Big Chief. Big Chief.
Your Fessy's right here. And don't forget your refrigerator back there.
Trust me, when yours look better than mine.
So I talked to Chucky the other day, and I had to tell him this is my first music award ever. So I don't do it for the awards. I don't do it for that because I do it for the love of music. I just did Jazz Fest with Cyril Neville. And that was one of the hottest sets I have ever had at Jazz Fest. Yeah. But when I look in the crowd, I just saw Professor Longhair head bobbing. But I really feel honored because everybody who's getting the Fessy Awards, I've played with, I grew up under. Junior Yamagichi, the guitar player with my dad, Eddie Christmas, Marshall Ball. I just saw her and my dad play together. So it was a real honor being in the same category with these fellas. I'm the young one out the group. About to turn old, but I'm still the young one out the group. So I really appreciate it. I dedicate it to my daddy, my mama, my wife, my little girl that's here. And thank y'all again. Thank everybody who came out. Hey, let's keep doing it one more time, y'all.
Big Chief, Bo Dallas Jr., y'all. That's right.
James here? James here? No?
Is James Andrews here?
I didn't see him.
No, he's not here yet. Okay. Let's go. He's playing with Cheech and Chong right now. He's on his way over.
Where?
Then we'll go to
I got to introduce another friend, somebody else I've been watching. This other group that kind of we kind of never played at the same time in the same place. Was always opposite. Yeah, at the Jazz Fest, it was either them on at the same time. Never got to play at Tipitina's. That would have blew the roof off of Tipitina's if the Neville Brothers in that group that this man played with would have played that, which was
yeah, you're right.
And I'm talking about my man Camille.
All right, Camille.
I'm sorry, Camille, but I ain't never been able to pronounce your last name.
No one does.
Oh, I gotta get the magnet because my wife just renewed our refrigerator. It's gotta go there. But this is just incredible. I just, it's like knowing everybody in the room. You know, you get up here and you're in your living room. You know, and that's what it's like. But thank you, Cyril. Thank you, Chunky. Thanks to all of you all. This is an award for all of us. You know, it really is, because this is really close to my heart. It's what music was about when I grew up. I grew up in the city, but in the country, mostly on weekends. And we had fedordas, and we had music, and it was about family. You know, and that's what music is about, and that's what this is about. It's about family. You know, so quick story. Dad used to be a bottler for Regal Brewery in the early days, where Ross and Nessa is now. Had picnics once a year every now and then in Audubon Park. And Fessy would play some of those picnics. And I was just, you know, little boy, and I just saw this man just like, he's playing the hell on the piano, you know. I just gotta make you move, you know. And he sees me, and I you know, I said, my dad says, go say hi, you know. So after he finished, I went and said, go say hi. And Fess goes, oh man, you like playing music? Like you can play music if you want to, you know. And wow, that was a pause, and I was just a little boy in grade school. But Fess said that, and he meant it. And he was a nice man. He took time after he played songs to just talk to somebody and just, you know, be kind. You know, so that's what all this is about. That's why this is so special. Thank you all. I will go over that.
Tell you what, the Radiators got a song that me and Dave Malone been traveling together the last couple of years doing this last waltz tour together. Those of you who know that Dave Malone know that he's always the loudest in the room. Yeah.
Even when he's not playing guitar.
Especially when he's not playing guitar. You know, but having the time for us to just sit down and reminisce about the things that didn't happen. You know, when we talk about the fact that, just like we said, there was always pitting us against each other at Jazz Fest. We never played at none of these places together. Yeah, we even went on tour with Little Feet and all the rest of the people. But if I guarantee you, if that had happened, if we had banded together, man, that would have been something the world would have been still talking about till today. So, okay, right here. Now, the next one, this brother here, I remember seeing him in a band with my brother Charles, and a guy, the guy who wrote all of the songs for Harry Connick Jr., I can't remember what it is, Ramsey McLean. And the name of the band was Astro Project.
Yeah.
And it was very astral. You know. And through the years, this man is one of my favorite drummers. It became one of my best friends, and then we wound up in a group called the Voice of the Wetlands All-Stars together. Yeah. So I'm talking about the one and only Johnny V.
Come on up here, Johnny V.
Johnny V. Johnny V. Yes, sir.
Come on up.
Yeah, we've had many safety meetings together.
Lots of safety. Y'all are safe guys.
Well, safety meeting, huh? Ain't nobody safe now. This is very much a fantastic honor just that you do this for me, man, and you include me in such an elite group of people. I'm really happy to be part of it, to be thought of that way, and I appreciate you so much ever since we first met a long time ago, maybe in the early 70s. Yeah, that's right. So what can I say? Decade after decade of playing good music, all kind of music. It was all music. And one thing I really have to say, you know, you always learn stuff. And we went into the studio and did some stuff with Voice of the Wetlands, and you came and you did some overdubs, and you were doing some vocal overdubs. And the tune was vacant. The tune needed something. And so you, Porter said, go on there, Cyril, and, you know, do what you do. And you went in there, and man, you just like turned everything completely around. You really showed me more how to trust people, and you trusted George, and George trusted so much in you, and I you know, it really lit up to me to show that beautiful way that you can just like open it up and give it up. You can really do it. And you know, I think one of the reasons that we're here, because it says Fess, you know, it could be a lot of Fess stuff, but we all know that Professor Longhair has very much been a thread that holds a lot of us together, and it also holds the whole people's music together. You all are part. You don't realize how much you are part of this fabric. And without this fabric, we can't make the costumes. You know, so we appreciate, you know, we appreciate what you are, what you do. Don't ever think for 1 second that you're just like out there lamely, you know, not being part of being paid attention to. It's quite, you're there and you are part of a fabric that is the total music, and it can't be done without fabric. We can make it beautiful. We can put like when George told Cyril, go in there and punch it up, make it up. We can do something with the fabric. So we can do something with you, man. So we appreciate you. I love him. Yeah, I did want to say one thing for us, but Omari showed me everything I know.
Bam. Don't forget your refrigerator magnet. Okay, look at that. Okay. Put your left foot in. Put your left foot in. All right, cool.
I gotta go to the safety meeting.
Go to the safety meeting. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much, Johnny.
Johnny Vidakovich, y'all. Johnny V.
Hold on. Check this out.
Congratulations. Thank you. All right, Johnny.
We have someone that would like to present to the next recipient. So would our friend Troy come up?
Y'all know him as Trombone Charlie. Come on, y'all.
How y'all doing? Well, this is this next guy that's gonna get this. We know that I wouldn't be here without him. It's my big brother James Andrews. He's an institution, you know. Still today, he has a lot of young musicians that he's given opportunities to. The same way that he did for me, he brought me all over the world. And I like to say, you know, he was Batman and I was Robin. So to James Andrews and the King of Treme to me, my big brother 12.
Yeah. Come on, 12. Come get your award, 12.
Well, all right, y'all. Well, I'm going to just say one thing. That's my brother. Yeah. From the same mother. And I want to say, thank you, Cyril.
My Lord.
And the crew of Fessy. Thank you. And I appreciate y'all recognizing me and my family. Family is everything.
Yeah.
That's all we got is family.
Yeah.
And we got a tight bond forever. And I'm at another gig with Cheech and Chong right now. Excuse my French, but I'm gonna leave y'all with this.
Get a little taste.
That's right. My brother 12.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. Thank you for being here, but we've got one more special thing. River, come on up here.
I don't know if y'all been hearing on the news about how the river been rising lately.
All right. Thank you. Thanks, Chunky. Thanks, Cyril. But give it up for Cyril one time for hosting this whole thing. Yeah. Give it up for Chunky for putting all this together. How about that? Yeah, so this next award, you know, I literally wouldn't be alive without this guy. And also figuratively, all he's done for me in my life, I really wouldn't be on the path I am today. And everywhere I've been, you know, he's been there right next to me. You know, my dad, he's such a nice guy. He has a problem saying no to people, you know. My dad's so overscheduled. Today, I went to school. I've got the state testing, right? It's like 4-hour-long test. My dad went to teach at Loyola while that happened, then came to pick me up from school early so we could go to this photo shoot with all the piano players in town. After that, we went home to grab my keyboard so we could go play at the Crawfish Fest. Then we took the keyboard, went to play with George Porter and all them at the Threadhead Patriot. And then we came right here. And in about 5 minutes, we're going back to the Crawfish Fest to sit in. All right? So please give it up for Jake Eckert, y'all. That's my partner. He's done everything for me.
That's right.
Father, son.
Like James Andrews just said, family is everything.
Well, that was a surprise. Caught me off guard there, y'all.
Yeah. We've been planning that one.
All right. Well, as River said, it's been a hell of a day, but it don't stop here. You know, first of all, we got to teach the young people. Music is bigger than we are, bigger than any of us. And Cyril knows that, and all of us know that. I got a few people I'd like to thank. I wouldn't be standing up here. Kirk Joseph, Roger Lewis, the Dirty Dozen Brass Band, are the ones that taught me how to play this music. And I stuck out like a sore thumb and rolled all with it. Those people are my family. My parents sitting back here, making it happen. Reggie Scanlon, me and Willie Green, the Radiators, the Neville Brothers who took me under their wing.